Good morning. This is KDWN 720 AM and 101.5 FM with Shades of Green radio show. I'm your host, Paul Ira, and we are produced by Green Alliance and sponsored by NV Energy. Today in studio we have Jean Hoppert from First Nevada and Stan Hannell and Annette Buback. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
For our listeners, if you like to call in with questions for Jean or Stan or Annette or myself, our number is 702-257-KDWN. That is 702-257-5396. So Jean, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in this business and your early work with companies like Ethel M. Chocolate.
Well, as you said, I'm Jean Hoppert, and I've been in the Valley this time since 2003. I actually worked with Ethel M. Chocolates in the late 80s and 90s. I was the plant manager there. I was an engineer, and I worked with all kinds of projects. And I think the real key thing for me is that giving back into the community as an engineer, I'm concerned about people in their STEM and STEAM education.
Tell us a little bit about First Nevada, and what does First Nevada stand for?
First Nevada is the nonprofit in the state of Nevada that supports our FIRST program. FIRST is an acronym for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. It's a program for K through 12 that provides programs for young people to learn how to code, run robots, and learn how to all kinds of 21st century skills.
And the different educational levels that you target with your STEAM educational programs.
Well, we actually target K through 12. The K through 4th grade is called First Lego League Junior. It actually is a great little program for young kids to learn how to do simple coding and to have a working model with gears and levers. The next program is 4th through 8th grade, which kind of overlaps the middle and elementary school. And it is done with the First Lego League Mindstorm Kit robot. And then we have a First Tech Challenge, which overlaps 7th through 8th high school, 7th, 8th, and all the way through high school. And this program is actually similar to our first robotic program, which is just in high school. It's just on a slightly smaller scale.
So when you talk about coding, tell us more about what the children learn about coding.
Well, depending on which level you're at, we start from a very simple drop and play menu where the kids just drop icons, because a lot of our first and second graders, they learn pictures and stuff better than words.
I know the feeling.
all the way up though to First Tech Challenge, which uses Java program, and First Robotic programs, which uses C++ and C++ with Rio controllers. So very industrial at that end.
Yeah, that's nice. The Rio microprocessor is National Instruments creates this microprocessor programming environment for hardware and software that's pretty unique.
Yeah, it's an industrial
Yes.
scaled one.
Right, yeah. What's interesting, at the first Lego League, they have little, you call them we-do robots, but those are the robots kind of already built in a way, but they're learning how to use pictures and things to control it before they can even read. You know, it's amazing. You know, kids are just learning to read in first and second grade, but they can already start learning some programming skills.
Yeah, the We Do 2.0 is a program where the kids actually build a model, and they have a little working robot with like 3 or 4 different sensors, so it can indicate things, it can make things move, and the goal is for them to build the robot and learn how to code, as well as our programs, because our programs are themed. And I got to tell you, this year's theme is a great theme. It's space.
Space, I love it.
It's so broad. And actually, the younger kids, the K through 4th grade, are the Mission Moon. So they're going to have to build a habitat for Moon and learn all about living on the Moon.
Wow.
And then our first Lego League kids are going into orbit to learn what it takes for a sustained trip. And then we have our First Tech Challenge, which is Rover Ruckus, which is going to be a fun game. And then we don't know for sure about the first robotics game, but it's going to be into the depths.
Oh, that's
wow,
amazing.
that's great.
Into the depths, so
Yeah, it's
underwater.
all all space.
Deep
All
space.
Oh, deep space.
Deep space.
So not as get out of my
Yeah.
No.
Beyond the moon.
beyond the moon.
Yes, I think
Interesting.
good, because the first robotic program is the program where we don't actually announce the game to January.
Right. Yeah, so right now you're saying at the lower levels from K through 8, I guess, and the first tech challenge as well, kids can sign up this month at those levels. And then already with the high school teams, the first robotic competition, the kids can learn some of the skills they're going to need, but with the high school competition, it's kind of constrained as far as time. They don't actually get their kits until January, you were saying, and then they have 6 weeks. They're under the gun to build their kit, not knowing what the robot's supposed to do yet, what the competition's going to be about, but they need to, right now, starting school, learn the basic skills they're
They have
going
to do
to
their
need.
business plan.
Yeah,
They
all
have
the
to learn how to
background,
run
yeah.
their crews. They have to learn all the skills necessary. And then the first Saturday in January for the first robotic program, they design and build a robot to play the game on a field of 3 robots on 3 robots on a field about the size of a basketball court.
Yeah, it looks like 3-on-3 basketball players with 3 different robots from 3 different teams going against each other.
That's huge. How big are the robots?
They are.
They weigh anywhere from 110 to 130 pounds.
Oh,
They
see,
fit
there's
on
not
a
little
pouch.
things the size of my
These are
coffee
6 foot
cup.
tall. I mean, they're
Well,
bigger than we are.
If we go down to the We Do kindergarten, yeah, they're about the size of your coffee cup. But if we go up to the high school program, the first robotic robot is a full-scale robot and does some significant things. The kids program it to do certain autonomous tasks, then they actually drive it, and they always have games and matches. This upcoming year will be in the end of March at Thomas and Mack.
That's a
And
regional.
we usually
place,
have
yeah.
regional, and we usually have about 48 teams there.
Wow, that's going to be amazing. Yeah,
Oh my
looking
gosh,
good.
that's pretty exciting. We're going to talk some more about this when we come back. Shades of Green on KDWN. We'll be right back.